The flaws in Yellen's $3 trillion annual climate financing proposal. U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen's recent call for $3 trillion in annual global climate financing through 2050 has sparked significant debate. While her intentions to combat climate change and promote sustainable development are commendable, the proposed financial commitment raises several concerns. Here, we examine why this ambitious plan may not be the best path forward. Economic viability. Yellen's proposal requires a colossal increase in climate financing, far exceeding the current levels. In 2022, wealthy economies mobilized a record $116 billion for climate finance, yet this is a mere fraction of the $3 trillion target. Expecting economies to scale up to such an unprecedented level annually is not only unrealistic, but also economically unsustainable. Such massive financial redirection could strain national budgets, leading to higher taxes and cuts in essential public services. Additionally, with many countries already grappling with significant debt burdens, this push for increased climate financing could exacerbate fiscal imbalances and economic instability. Impact on developing economies. While Yellen argues that this financing is the single greatest economic opportunity of the 21st century and can support sustainable growth, particularly for investment-starved countries, the reality may be more complex. Developing economies often lack the infrastructure and governance needed to effectively utilize such large-scale investments. The risk of mismanagement and corruption could result in funds not reaching their intended projects, undermining the overall objective of promoting sustainable development. Furthermore, the heavy reliance on multilateral development banks, MDBs, and private investment raises questions about accountability and transparency. MDBs have been criticized for their slow processes and bureaucratic inefficiencies, which could delay critical climate projects. Private sector involvement. Yellen's emphasis on catalyzing massive private investment introduces another layer of complexity. The private sector's primary motive is profit, and while there are opportunities in green technologies and sustainable projects, the scale of investment required may not align with private investors' risk appetites. There is a real danger that the push for private financing could lead to the prioritization of profitable projects over those that are most needed for climate resilience and sustainability. Alternative solutions. Instead of pushing for an unattainable financial target, a more pragmatic approach would involve incremental increases in climate financing coupled with robust international cooperation and innovative funding mechanisms. Encouraging public-private partnerships, enhancing the efficiency of existing climate funds, and promoting technology transfer to developing countries can create a more balanced and sustainable path to addressing climate change. Moreover, prioritizing regulatory reforms and capacity building in developing nations can ensure that the funds are utilized more effectively. This could include strengthening institutions, enhancing transparency, and promoting local community involvement in climate projects. Conclusion. While Yellen's vision of a $3 trillion annual climate financing goal is driven by a genuine concern for the planet's future, it is essential to critically assess the feasibility and potential repercussions of such a proposal. A balanced, realistic approach that combines gradual increases in funding with strategic reforms and international collaboration may offer a more sustainable path toward achieving global climate goals. Without careful consideration of these factors, the ambitious financial targets may remain out of reach, and the quest for a low-carbon economy could falter.